binoculars, welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest stories. We start with Marcos Alonso, who arrived at Barca on deadline day. We are going to be discussing on Alonso's first words as a Barca player. We are going to be looking at that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about this report claiming that Barcelona face a hurdle in their pursuit of Brazilian wonderkid Endrick. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into it, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Give the video a like and please watch it right up to the very end. Marcos Alonso was one of the two players who joined FC Barcelona on deadline day along with Hector Bellerin, while the latter has already voiced his delight after returning to Camp Nou after 11 years. Alonso too has recently offered his thoughts on his move to Barcelona. The former Chelsea fullback says he's ready to kickstart the new chapter of his career at Camp Nou and wants to build on the success of his father, who had also played for Barcelona in the past. He said, "Now I am here at last. I am very happy and looking forward to starting. The only team that was ever in my head was Barca. This is the next stage of my career and I can't wait," Alonso said after joining Barca. The left back is coming on the back of a 6-year spell at Chelsea that saw him make more than 200 competitive appearances while bagging the UEFA Champions League, UEFA Europa League and the Premier League title, amongst other accolades. This is a very special place to play for a team where my father was such a success. That's another important reason for me to be here. I remember when he brought me to see games at Camp Nou, so to be here now is incredible. Alonso went on to reveal his talks with coach Xavi Hernandez, whose influence played a key role in facilitating his move to Camp Nou. He said, "I have had some words with the coach Xavi. I want to do what he wants me to and what the team needs. I have experience and I want to offer that to the team," said Alonso. He continued by saying, "I know a lot of the players from playing for Spain or because they are all teammates. I'm looking forward to seeing them and sharing a dressing room with them," he said. Alonso's capture could be pivotal for Barcelona in the season ahead, as the Spaniard is set to provide some much-needed competition for Jordi Alba and Alejandro Balde at left-back. His versatility and experience could come in handy as well, especially with Alba nearing the final phase of his career. At long last, Barca finally signed a new right-back and a new left-back all on deadline day, with Alonso being the left-back, Hector Bellerin being our new right-back. Alonso was the most talked about target, the most linked target at the left-back position. And even though it seemed as though Barca were eyeing other potential left-backs, but Alonso finally came. So the player have aired his delight on the move, saying that he's happy. It was a dream come true for him to play where his late father once played. His father played at Barca, even though his grandfather and great-grandfather played at arch rivals Real Madrid. So Alonso have spoken about his desire playing for Barcelona and hoping to win big and to help the team. So it's great having Alonso, and he have already been registered in La Liga, of course. With Aubameyang leaving as well as Sergio Dest, there was room for other players to be registered. So Marcos Alonso have finally been registered alongside Hector Bellerin. So they are eligible to play the game tonight against Sevilla. But I don't know if Xavi will start them or they still need some time to get familiar with the team. Maybe they can play the next game in the Champions League or something like that. Let's see how it's going to look like for them. So at least right now, Jordi Alba will have more competition alongside Alejandro Balde. All this while we know Alejandro Balde has been the starting left back for Xavi, but now that Alonso is coming with vast experience, certainly Alejandro Balde will not have so much game time like we thought he will, but Alejandro Balde will still be ahead of the pecking order to Jordi Alba. So Jordi Alba's time at Barca this season will be highly competitive compared to last season or previous years when Alba had nobody to compete with him. Alba was the sole owner. Let me put it that way. He was the sole controller of that left back role. But right now we have up to 3 left backs: Jordi Alba, Alejandro Balde, and Marcos Alonso. So it's going to be interesting. And seeing the depth that Xavi is bringing to this team is quite important for us to have that squad depth. So looking at critically, if you look at the positions, all the positions now on the pitch, Barcelona have one of the best depth in La Liga. We have good quality. The bench now is so good because Barca have sold many of those players, Umtiti, Bradway, many of them have left. So right now we have a very, very good squad, to compete for titles, to compete for trophies. So hopefully we do with these new players, up to 8 of them finally signed for Barcelona. What a successful window that it was. So let's hope for the best for the team. Xavi is normally under pressure to deliver because of the good transfer market that Barca have made this summer. Then on to the next story of discussion. Barcelona and Real Madrid are no strangers when it comes to poaching talents from Brazil and other parts of South America. In recent years, the two clubs have done fruitful business in that continent, bringing in a host of talented stars that have gone to make make breakthroughs on a professional stage. Palmeiras youngster Endrick is one of many such players being targeted by both clubs, especially after a series of stunning performances in the Brazilian youth leagues. However, according to a report from Global Exporter, Palmeiras have no intention to sell their wonderkid on either Barca or Real Madrid. It appears the Brazilian giants are keen on avoiding the tax burden that comes with selling assets to any club in Spain. Indeed, Brazilian clubs in the past have had to pay up to 15% tax to the Spanish royal treasury for any transaction. The practice has been going on for many years, and two other leagues currently have such a notorious tax system in place. It essentially means if Barcelona were willing to offer, let's say, 50 million euros in the services of Endrick, 7.5 million euros could go to the Spanish treasury. In that case, it could be beneficial for Palmeiras to accept lower offer from any other European club, even if they are willing to spend only 45 million. Such a dilemma has left Palmeiras to reconsider before shipping players to either Barca or Real Madrid. However, the situation is far from black and white. Knowing the player's interest could also play a key role in facilitating his transfer out of the club. Endrick is currently a part of Palmeiras' first team and has been performing brilliantly, but he is not eligible to leave Brazil before he turns 18 in 2024, although that will not deter Barcelona or Real Madrid from rushing into negotiations and prematurely selling his services. For the longest time, we have not spoken about Endrick, of course. Last season, even the January transfer window, this guy was strongly linked to Barca. Barca are still eyeing him. He's still very young and he's a world-class talent. Many people see him as the next big thing from Brazil. So it's going to be a fight between Real and Barca, especially for the player. So according to this report, they are saying Barca are facing a hurdle in the pursuit of the player due to the tax system that the Spanish treasury imposes, with the team paying up to 15%. So it's going to be something that will be a big problem, not only for Barcelona, but also for Real Madrid and for other clubs pursuing the player. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.